Now that the art trail is cancelled, I thought I'd go outside and do lots of video clips of all the things that have inspired me to do woodland paintings and wildflower paintings. My website is carolrupniak.com. Everything is on there, but I just wanted to tell you the story behind what inspired me to do all these paintings, which is very, very meaningful to me. So I'll see you there. A lot of my inspiration started right here, and here comes Rosie. Hello, darling. And it's just full of all the things that I fell in love with a few years ago when I first moved here. And I've painted many scenes from this beautiful, very rural place. One of the things I love painting is trees, and there's certainly plenty of trees here for me to use. This oak tree is about 360 years old, and I've painted it several times. It's beautiful. Coming out here to get inspiration for what inspires me to do painting will always feature these guys, because they follow you around everywhere, because they are so sociable and they love to forage. It was here that I very first accidentally walked into a blackthorn twig that was hanging out. And this blackthorn, apart from the fact causing a lot of pain, it really struck me how the berries were just really almost 3D, coming down the branch and looking at me. So I did a painting. The star of the show here again, Girly. See the spots on her hindquarters, reminds me of some of my paintings with the globes and spheres. I've done a couple of paintings of bramble leaves, and one of them was bought by the Horsham Museum and Art Gallery when I did an exhibition there, which was amazing. The bramble painting also won third best of the People's Choice at the Association of Sussex Artists exhibition in 2017, before I became a member. I was over the moon. That was amazing. Vertical lines, I've always had a fascination with painting them, and I think these trees are a perfect example. So we've got more vertical lines here. I don't know, there's just something about them. When I was in New Zealand, there was a lot of these in the form of massive, great big spooky forests. Looking into the darkness of it was just probably what inspired me to fall in love with doing woodland scenes. These two fellas are stallions, and it's really good inspiration for me because I love horses, always have done, and I love to draw horses and paint them. And it's really good to be able to have a hands-on experience, to just come outside and have a look at them and touch them and love them. They're very special. She is the mother of one of the stallions. She's very beautiful shape, and I also use her physique for a lot of sketching. These ash whips try to grow every year. In fact, they've done really well this year because normally they get nibbled by things, don't they? But one of my paintings, called New Ash Hope, was inspired by these, and it was a symbol of hope because of the disease that these trees are currently facing. But these ones have obviously grown very strong because they've been here a few years now and they're trying really hard. Believe it or not, there is a stream down there, and it's very hidden and overgrown in the summer, but in the winter it looks stunning. And you can see all the vertical lines of the blackthorn that have just grown and twisted and tried to find the light over the decades, probably. Painting botanical images is very easy to do when you're surrounded by it. I did the same with the fern, but I couldn't find any violet here. I think the horses must have eaten them, so I had to look in a book. This is a rosehip bush which has been here for a very long time, and you can see how it's been sculpted by the wind over the years. And it was this bush that was the subject of one of my paintings many years ago, Frost on Wild Rose Leaves, which is one of the very beginnings of my paintings from this beautiful place here. And this was the angle at which I painted the scene. Oh, hello! Come to look. She loves rose hips. They're very good for horses too. There's the stars of the show again. This dogwood goes a really beautiful colour in the autumn, and again it was one that struck me when I first painted it. I couldn't believe the colours, they were absolutely amazing. I'm an outdoor girl and I don't care what the weather is. I'll come outside and just be here and just get the inspiration for painting trees, foliage, clouds, shadows, and I'm very blessed. Never take this for granted.